only got about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Dobo really going to need to step it up here to try to close that gap. Only one cap separates him. But so far, I'm seeing Dobo having to spend some time on defense rather than go O. And nice play by MVC. Coming up behind two Dobo guys at Railgun. Pulls them both down and showing up. Ready to make a play on the flag. Eats a nade. Wow, nice nade. Open wide, sir. Pulls down Stylor. Nice shotgun work, but he needs a teammate at this point to work with him on offense. Dobo still not touching that live frenzy flag. ERK bouncing another nade up and pulls down that potential flag carrier. That threat has been neutralized. Dobo is still not able to control anything in the center here, and we're seeing that Live Frenzy is able to just control and dominate. Diab's trying to take down the Railers. Faces off against 3 and will go down to Annie. Nice shot by Annie, pulling Lith out of the air. Splint is showing up with a shotgun. Now Dabo's making a play. They got 2 guys inside, but yeah,
Annie is connecting
fast
on these rails.
Got a flag pick up Splinter, but he only has 30 health. He will not survive Snell. So I think at this point, 1 cap might be enough to do it. Only got a minute and about 15 seconds left to go. And Dabo's coming in now with NGs. And they all go the wrong way. They eat a lot of damage stuffed in the choke point of that
ERK
jump
is
pad.
pushing up to mid now too, which is a good call. He's there to fall back defender.
Yeah, 1 minute to go to get a cap here, and it looks like we've got a nice exchange on defense. They just need to clear out.
Oh, the takedown Snell.
And that was ERK grabbing that flag. We got Diabs trying to run in and grab it, and FTC goes down, and we got a return of the blue flag there. So this is it. We got about 30 seconds left to go. It is still possible, but they got to do a flawless run here. They need to grab it right now and be done and out.
Got a big push coming out. I'm counting like 3 guys coming. One's taken down though. They got a lot of guys on defense. It's gonna be hard to push through.
Yeah, LF did the smart thing. They pulled
like
everyone back on D. And I think with 15 seconds left, that might be the end of it. I do believe.
1 cap is all you need to win this map. LF shows a heavy defense is hard to bust through, and Dobo not able to do it.
GGs are exchanged. And Live Frenzy definitely went into a frenzy, and we were able to just kick a whole lot of ass. Very strong defense, and I think my predictions were correct. I think Snell really was the. I would say he's my MVP for this map, certainly. He just did a great job on defense, only dying 12 times, not letting any caps go against him. Yeah, fantastic work right there.
Yeah, most of those 12 deaths too came near the end when they were just Dobo just threw everything they had into their offense. It was just wave after wave of guy.
Alright, so we're going to try to get these guys back in for a post-game interview. Hopefully they'll hop on our event in just a moment. I have to say, I like how closely matched these guys were. You know, I mean, we saw it was 4-2, but you know, Dobo came out swinging on Ironworks. You know, they were able to close that gap down to just 2 caps, and then of course that second map winding up with only 1 cap between them. Although I would say in this case, Dobo never really got the flag. We didn't see any close encounters in the middle. I think maybe we saw 1. And so I think definitely Live Frenzy deserves that number 3 spot, but I would have liked to see a little bit stronger offense from the Ducks Bollocks.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like it was a pretty well-rounded game. I thought Dobo would have done a little bit better on this map. When they were fighting off against LLL the other day, they definitely had some really good, strong defense going up the entire game, and their offense, had some stuff going for them as well. But I thought today they didn't do quite as good as a job as they did yesterday.
No. Let's hear from our BiBS guests. What did you guys like about that match? What was your favorite moment?
Well, I think the comeback by Dobo on CTF7 was just fantastic. Like if I would have been in that game, I would have my morale totally dropped after the first 59 seconds there. So it's a really good job by Dobo coming back, but still I left grabbing that win.
Yeah, it's always nice to see the a bit of a comeback brewing. Definitely ups the blood pressure a bit. What I found kind of interesting about CTF2 was that it seemed like, for the most part, Dabo had control of the middle. And as is the case, all you have to do is lose control of that middle once. And that worked in Live Frenzy's favor. Because on the flag run that we saw succeed on CTF2, it seemed like there was really nobody going after that carrier. I mean, he was able to get through, not really eating a lot of, like I was expecting rails to be hitting him in the ass and things like that. It seemed like he got through most of that middle without a lot of scathing.
All right, we're joined here by two guests. We got Diabs from Dabo and Annie from Live Frenzy.
All right, welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Well, Diabs, let's start with you, man. Did you start getting your blood pumping when you grabbed those 2 caps to close the 4-cap lead that Live Frenzy had out in front of you? Did you feel like you're going to be able to muster a comeback there?
Your mic's not coming through.
All right, well then let me flip the question over to Annie. When you saw that Dabo started to come back a little bit there, were you quickening your boots, or did you feel confident that you'd be able to hang on to your lead?
Well, of course, my blood pressure went up a little bit, but at the same time, I felt pretty confident that we would be able to hold them back, since it wasn't a lot of time left for them to work on.
Mm-hmm.
How many guys did you put back on defense when they did get those 2 caps? Did you put like 4 guys back on defense, or not quite that many?
Yeah, I think we had 4 guys in base, pretty much. Yeah, running around everywhere. It was pretty chaotic at that point. We just had FTC attacking all the time.
Right. And actually, he did a great job of making sure that the defense for Dabo was always pressured. I mean, even as a lone wolf, he definitely gave him a few scares trying to up that cap count.
Yeah, he did great. Well, we all did, I think. We managed to win anyway.
What were your thoughts as we were coming to the closing minutes of CTF2, and it seemed like, I think everyone from Dabo came on offense. We even saw ERK, who was their main defender, picking up the flag in the last maybe 30, 40 seconds of the match. Obviously, you guys just all fell back on D, but were you worried that they were going to get one away from you?
Well, it's always worrying, since we only had 1 capture, so if they would have gotten away, it would have been bad, but it didn't feel like they had so much pressure on us like they did on the CTF7. So
okay.
I wasn't really that worried.
So you felt like the sort of final stand that you were making on CTF2 was enough to handle the essentially 5-man onslaught from Dabo in those last moments?
Yeah, I think we picked them off one by one pretty good. So yeah, it worked out pretty well.
Sweet. All right. Well, do you have any shout-outs or words of wisdom or anything like that? You've secured yourself the number 3 spot. Are you planning on showing up for a BiBS Season 2?
Well, as